All right, riding to school. You know what this is, Easton.
Yep. Texas A&M versus Texas
Oh
in baseball.
my gosh, you've got to be kidding me! It all comes down to that. I got to admit, as a guy who's watched Aggie baseball for 26 years and have been an avid fan and has covered this team, I panicked after that run rule no hitter. I panicked, lost hope, and what they have done has been absolutely remarkable.
I mean, Tennessee threw a no-hitter against us. I mean, 7 innings. They run-rolled us in 7 innings and threw a no-hitter.
Yeah.
I thought that was done. Like, our season is over.
Oh.
I didn't even know if we were going to make the tournament.
We were both toast at that point.
Yeah. But since then, we're 9-1, with our one loss being, at the time, to the number 2 team in the country, Arkansas.
Yeah, and we beat them 2 out of 3.
Yeah. We won the series.
Yeah. So since that moment, it's been 2 wins at Tennessee. It's been sweeping South Carolina. And it's been taking 2 out of 3 against Arkansas.
I mean, then there's a bunch of just small school wins in there. But
yeah, and then it all leads to this. Because I got to admit, after we got run ruled, my goals for this season switched to, I just want to beat Texas.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
I was saying I would rather beat Texas in all 3 games and not make the tournament at all than make the tournament and lose the series. Or even, I would rather,
and you know what? The pollsters aren't respecting us.
Yeah.
We took 2 out of 3 against Tennessee. We swept South Carolina. We took 2 out of 3 against Arkansas, and we're still unranked. That's how low we were up until that Tennessee doubleheader.
Yeah, and I'll say I think Tennessee and Arkansas are both better than Texas. I think Texas is just highly ranked because of Schlossnagle.
Well, the guy knows how to win, right?
Yeah.
We saw that. Say what you will about Schlossnagle. I can't stand the guy. He did us dirty. The worst way you could possibly leave an organization for the worst possible other team.
Yep.
I mean, he couldn't have handled himself any worse.
Yeah.
And so hatred, sports hate, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not real hate. Maybe at some levels it's crossed over to real hate, but we're trying to stay sports hate here, is at an all-time high this weekend.
Yep.
3 games in Austin. They've got some injury concerns over there. Of course, that's something we had to deal with a lot.
With Sorrell and Grahovic.
Yeah, this sucker just knows how to win over there. I don't think they're one of the 5 most talented teams, but I think they're one of the 5 best teams because they know how to win. And they're really good at home, even though their fan base they're going to be more maroon in the stands than orange, I think.
Yeah.
Or, even though it's been half full, Easton, how many fans bought season tickets just so they could go this weekend? And I bet it'll be packed.
Yeah.
With orange. It's going to be crazy.
And it's at Texas, right? Or is it
no, it's at Texas.
Man.
All 3 at Texas. Can you imagine if Schlossnagle had to come back in here this first year?
Whew.
Why couldn't the SEC have done us any favors on that?
Yeah.
Giving us Texas here.
I'm pretty sure there'd be stuff thrown in that Texas dugout trying to hit Schlossnagle.
All right, so I got to ask, what do you think it's going to take to beat them this weekend?
It's going to take Terrence Keel not having a no-hit game.
Okay. Set the table at the top of the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Terrence Keel has to get on base.
Yeah.
For Jace Lavalette, Caden Sorrell, Wyatt Hensler. He needs to get on base for those guys. Because if the first guy gets on base, even if, Lavalette strikes out or something like that, then you still have Wyatt Hensler. If he strikes out, you still got Caden Sorrell, and Terrence Keel's probably going to steal second. Then you have a runner in scoring position with Caden Sorrell up to bat. I mean, Terrence Keel has to get on.
Don't forget Big Bear.
Yeah, and then Bear after that. The first guy has to get on.
I like that Sorrell played a little bit of outfield because what that's going to do is allow Sorrell and Schott to play at the same time, particularly against right-handed pitching.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's going to be interesting.
Bear also has to have good days. He's been amazing. And when Bear has been amazing, we've been good.
Yep.
When Bear was struggling at the start, we were struggling.
Yep.
Then when Bear turned it on, we turned it on.
That was part of it.
So Bear has to stay in his hitting streak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no question. That was part of it. Jace becoming Jace again was part of it. Caden Sorrell coming back.
3 home runs in one
was
day.
A huge part of it.
Yeah.
I
mean,
Jace was all SEC Player of the Week this week.
As he should. I mean,
those dudes are going to be so. Can you imagine? Schott, Sorrell, Ryan Prager, Lampkin, Weston Moss, Laviolette, Kent. All these dudes played for Schlossnagle.
Yeah.
And he did them so dirty. And they got their pick hired to be the head coach. And they went through the depths of despair to start this season. And to get back to where they are right now, playing as hot as you can play, going against that sucker in his backyard. It doesn't get much better than that, is it?
Yeah. There's going to be hatred in the air. 100%. I mean, they're going to play their hardest. I mean, there should be, if there's a fly ball that they should usually never catch, they're diving for it. If it gets past them, then it gets past them. But they want to beat this team more than anybody.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, you got a couple minutes before I got to drop you off. So, real quick, too, it's also draft week. So I know you've been focused on that Dallas Cowboys pick. What do we pick, 12?
Yes, we had, I think 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had pick 12. And
what do you think's going to happen?
I think Ashton Genty is not going to fall. He's either going to go pick 5 to Jacksonville or pick 6 to the Raiders.
My dream was Ashton Genty at 12.
I know. I mean, that would be the highest jersey sold. Ashton Genty, who almost broke Barry Sanders' rushing record in college on America's team. I mean,
that'd be crazy.
People that aren't Cowboys fans would buy those jerseys. It would be crazy. But in the latest mock draft, they said McMillan, the wide receiver out of Arizona, they said that's who we're going to take. And I kind of like him. He's a solid wide receiver and not in a bad conference. Big 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Arizona. You like that more, or do you like Matthew Golden at Texas?
I can't stand Texas. He might be fast, but we've seen some fast people no hands. Like
that's true.
Christian Watson.
Look, if everything's tied, give me the guy that didn't go to Texas.
Yeah, 100%. And I like this McMillan kid.
Yeah.
I can't say his first name, so I'm just saying his last name.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Tatiana or something.
Yeah, I cannot. Terriota or something?
I
can't say his first name.
All right. So, do you think Shamar Stewart goes in the top 15 picks?
I hope he does. I feel like there are people that could take him. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think right now Shamar Stewart is right now in the latest mock draft. He's going 23rd to Green Bay.
Oh wow! Okay.
So that's
Packers like their Aggie D line.
Yeah, I mean
they've had a lot of Aggies.
Edgerrin Cooper, Shamar Stewart. I mean, both Aggies. I hope they take him.
Yeah, they had Johnny Jolly back in the day. I think they had Red Bryant at one point.
Yeah, they don't have what's his name?
Who?
Nick Scorton. They don't have him going in the first round.
Oh yeah, Scorton.
Yeah, I don't know why though.
Or Shamar Turner, but I think we get all three of those guys taken in the top 2 rounds.
Yes, I think so too.
Then we had that spring game because we just lost all 3 of those guys, but our D linemen looked good in the spring game.
And then in the second round, they said the Cowboys are taking Quinshawn Judkins.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, I mean.
Used to be at Ole Miss, and then he was at Ohio State.
I wouldn't have been surprised if we took him in the first round.
Seriously. I'd say if Genty doesn't fall, just go ahead and get you. You got to load up on an offensive skill set, offensive weapons around Dak.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Okay. I mean, you need more than just CeeDee Lamb.
All right. Well, what else?
I don't know if I have anything else.
Well, we got a couple transfers in basketball.
Oh, yeah, we got
Mbake.
Yeah, Mackenzie Mbake. 12.2 points a game when he was a freshman and a sophomore.
Yeah. Big Ten newcomer of the year. Freshman of the year, too.
Yeah, 6'9".
He shoots threes.
Shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I like that a lot.
I think he'll play the 3, and then we'll have McDermott play the 4.
Yeah, we're still recruiting guys. Plus, we got a defender from Samford, Holloway.
Yeah, I mean, he almost got 3 steals per game at Samford.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows this coaching, and I think he's going to be one of the best defenders in A&M.
All right.
Him and Mbaka are both going to be juniors.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like
we'll
it.
have both of them for 2 years. Hopefully, I mean, Mackenzie and Bock might go to the draft.
Yeah.
So,
Easton, great week for sports.
yeah.
Plus, you're working on that wind up and your secondary pitches. So we got Bucks this weekend. We got A&M Texas. We got the draft. How are you going to keep up?
I don't know. It's going to be on ESPN after
right.
school all the time.
All right. Have a good day, bud. Remember who you are.